Alright people, today being Monday the 21st day of October 2024.
This is main market. Everywhere is locked up.
Main market must be open on Monday. And all the markets. When you're mayor, I will go shop to shop and tell me if I get deeper. I got one to get my back. I will still but soon they're ready to now start opening. You start from Monday. And everybody must open their shop on Monday. We're getting the banks also to open on Mondays.
Alright people, today being Monday the 21st day of October 2024.
This is main market. Everywhere is locked up.
Main market must be open on Monday. And all the markets. When you're mayor, I will go shop to shop and tell me if I get deeper. I got one to get my back. I will still but soon they're ready to now start opening. You start from Monday. And everybody must open their shop on Monday. We're getting the banks also to open.
Everyone, you're welcome back on this program, BVI on Matters Arising, where we tell you undiluted truth and we are bringing you live updates right here on this platform where we discuss issues as it is arising from different quarters. Today, we are concentrated more on the southeast, particularly in Anambra State, where previously we've brought it to you about 3 weeks ago. The governor of Anambra State made a declaration and ordered all markets to open, that this will be an end to Monday sit at home. Let us refresh our mind on that very order. I'll be right back. Please don't go away. Stay tuned till the end of this program and make sure you share this video. Let's take a look at what Soludo said 3 weeks ago.
With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood, every
I don't know their leadership.
You run bell, and the problem of market, you run bell around the market.
No. What we will now do?
We been cook. I took my money here. I took here.
The way we now get it, you don't the leaders appointed that we're now getting the leadership. Of a person compile. The only other of the shop here. We then get it, we get enforcement. When you have a shop here, we make sure I seal here, or my house worker for the week. The day actually you have to show it for Monday. Okay? Image on Monday. Listen, image on Monday. Then we're not going to let you open it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Are you getting me? That's what. No. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get it, the leadership, and leadership area, and what are the enforcement? Deadline shops, we'll disband them. We'll keep changing the leadership almost every day until we get the people who are determined to enforce this. Main market must be open on Monday. And all the markets. When you're mayor, markets are people as well. It's more. But in the mayor, that's the main market, they call market. What you say, shops. No, can't be. So if anybody actually is not here for the week, then you're not here for the week. But if I will be coming here now Monday. Mondays I will be coming here to inspect. I will go shop to shop and care if I get deeper. I got one to get my back. I will seal the shop. But so they're ready to open. Then we get the person. Okay? I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes, all when I mention the home. No. That's what I'm telling you. Now the plaza, my when you make on Monday, then in fact that makes it easier. let me tell you, listen, pay attention. Listen to me. That makes it easier. If the plaza doesn't open on Monday, it is easier for us. I will send police here and army and Mechie and whoever. Nobody will enter there for the week. Are you getting me? Make sure if you don't open on Mondays, we block the place, Abo Plaza, we block it from that week. But soon they're ready to now start opening. You start from Monday. Everybody must open their shop on Mondays. We're getting the banks also to open on Mondays. This market must be back. Monday, I'm back here. Okay? Monday, I'm back. We're assuming on Mondays we'll be all around here to patrol. And see the shops, any plaza mentioned, then it will be closed for the week. That's no if and buts about it.
Sir, another problem I never again. The police have their condemned. Police
No. So that. We're coming to that. That's why I came out today.
All right, you've just seen what Soludo ordered, and subsequently, like last week, we went back to the street to see the compliance level of the people with regards to that very order by Soludo. Now, let us refresh our mind again so that you will be able to appreciate whether we are making progress or the government is not actually making progress. When we talk about we the people, we are the people who are government actually. Now, coming from between Soludo and the traders, let us see the compliance level as last week, what it looked like in Onitsha.
Okay, this Monday morning you can see that some filling stations are open, and coming down to Mega for roadside market is also open. Some filling stations are partially in operation. Now driving through Oguta Road where the aluminum people are, trading on the street, you can see that most of the shop, if not all the shop, is under lock and key. That is what we're seeing at Oguta Road where the aluminum people are trading. Okay, now coming to Menas Road, that is where Ebenebebu, because this road that was recently fixed nearly ripped open my bottom plate that I have to come down to take a look at this road again. Can you imagine this road that was just recently fixed? That is the question, because if you look down this road towards Menas, you can see it's tarred. All right, driving down through that part, you can see that all the shops there are under lock and keys. And one important thing and observation that I made is that the firewood people that had been using this road to trade at the center of the road, you can see it has been cleared and the road widened up and well tarred. And in observation, then also after foam along the Menas Road, you can see how the business is, that everyone is minding his business at home. Now, see how this road is really open to drive through, because on a normal business day, you barely see any road to drive through in this axis. This is Menas driving towards Ochanja Market. See partial trading happening, and you can see that shops here are also closed. Like I said earlier, if you come around this axis during the normal business day, my dear, imagine how dare you drive through this place? It's not possible. On the keke kiganeze de, konde posasalavi na main road kiganeze. Okay, but you can see how I managed to drive through this place. This is Menas going towards Ochanja roundabout. Now, woke keke potano n'ụzọ ka mmadụ fụ n'ụzọ gaa. Ọnụ ka a na-aya. All right, let us proceed. Now, you can see some shops are open from here, busting out at Iweka Road. This road was recently fixed. Okay, this is Ochanja. As you're looking at it, many shops there are closed. You what I go? All the situation report. On one of full year program. I'm on the vaneche. On the vaneche. That one. Now their business. Now coming out towards this axis, facing Ochanja roundabout, I decided to tilt down my window to have a perfect view of Ochanja. You can see the gate is wide open. This is the main entrance gate of Ochanja. It is wide open. Of course, so the avia on the Akafro. Now, down to the infamous Ochanja roundabout, even the 8 main road, this is a massive transformation. Soludo mekwalonka, kaya HSO. Keba anade. Before now, this place had been an impassable road, but today you can see how clear it is. Clear to the point that we can see very clearly just as our governor directed. You can see all shops right here are under lock and keys. We didn't add anything, we didn't remove anything. Now it's now up to you to give us your own report. Where you're watching from, how are you complying with the directive of Monday sit at home? Are you feeling it or are you not feeling it? Let's have your opinion on this.
All right, that one is from the last week review of the report on that Monday sit at home. Now, today being the 21st of October 2024. Now, we went back on the street to take a look at the level of compliance this week. Perhaps people are beginning to adjust. But lo and behold, what I saw is quite... In fact, I don't need to tell you. Let us hit the street back again so that you have a feel of what it is like today. And when I come back, we'll now engage you. Don't touch the dial, okay? Just get ready to air your opinion and view with respect to this Monday sit at home and this very back and forth between the traders and the Soludo. Let us quickly see what today looks like.
All right, people, today being Monday, the 21st day of October 2024, we are bringing you this live coverage from Onitsha Metropolis. As you can see, some of the estates, especially here in GRA, the gate is half opened. All right, and driving up towards the Onitsha North Local Government headquarters, the office, looking at the gate, you can see that the gate is under lock and keys, showing that there is no activities happening there. That means the government office is observing sit at home. Now, going up to Ministry of Education Board, you can see that their gates are also under lock and key. Now, moving up towards ShopRite, you can see that the gate there is half open, the other one is closed. All right, that's the situation report from that axis. Now moving down towards Oka Road. Going down towards Oka Road, you can see the ever busy road is seriously almost deserted. As you can see that vehicular and commercial activities is still as the same every Monday, despite the order by the Governor Soludo ordering markets to open and business activities to begin as normal. But when you look at some of the offices and corporations and businesses, you can see that they are closed. Look at this primary school, Premier Primary School. You can see that their gate is also under lock and keys. The children are not studying, so the schools are completely closed. That is government school. Okay, so approaching towards DMJ's roundabout, you can see that moving down Upper New Market Road, banks there are closed, so there's no business activities. All right, when you ask people to open up, how would they do that when the banks are closed? Filling stations are also under lock and keys. Most of the filling stations are not open. All right, the only people you can see who are doing their business are roadside hawkers and Ndiolungote. Now look at this secondary school, Modebe Memorial Secondary School. You can see that their gate is also under lock and keys. And look at this very street. This is a major street in Onitsha. You can see their gates is completely locked. Then how then do we have proper observance of business activities when these gates and all these places are not open. So that is the update from Onitsha.
That is it, my people. We have seen the reports as it is. Now you can make of it what you deem fit. Your opinion with respect to the order by Soludo to end Monday sit at home. I'm just an anchor, and also I'll be adding my own personal opinion. And you are expected also to speak up your own opinion with respect to this every Monday sit at home, whether for or against. We are here to mold an opinion that will better our society. And joining me in this program virtually is Indubisi Anenugu, the Ambassador General of GGM. He's already seated there and waiting for me to bring him on this program. While we hope you can use the numbers you see right here on the screen, +2348104545533, to say your opinion. Call live through WhatsApp or direct line, and we will have your voice heard across our platform. And don't forget that this program is streaming live on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our two YouTube channel, this very one, BVI channel 1 and BVI channel 1 plus. Please make sure you follow us on all those platforms and stay informed. Let us together build a better society with truth and honesty. Now joining me is Ndubisi Anenugu. Ndubisi, you're welcome to the program this evening on Matters Arising. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you. And greetings to
All right, Ndubisi. Now let us have your opinion with respect to this Monday sit at home. From what has transpired, you've seen that the compliance level seems to be unchanging at the moment, after Soludo have threatened to lock down the shops of traders who violate the order of opening their shops on Monday. What is your take on it? But before you dive into that very issue of Monday sit at home, what is the economic implication of this Monday sit at home in the Southeast as an economist? Let's have your opinion.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. And thank you for the wonderful job you have been doing for the people who are in need of good governance and who are in need of political leadership who to follow and who to trust. I think in that environment, you become a strong voice and a trusted voice. So, as per the economic implication of what the people of South Nigeria are passing through, we cannot monetize it. We cannot evoke the focus, like saying every Monday, the people of Southeast are losing 20 billion naira or 10 billion naira. What we are losing cannot be quantified. Both psychological loss, emotional loss, security, perception. People of Southeast are being seriously affected emotionally, economically, psychologically, and otherwise. So that is why I said, if you look at the economic dimension, you cannot begin to quantify the loss we experience. So the loss is to say the least unimaginable. And to me, it will take us years of purposeful leadership, years of visionary leadership, years of love, years of mental rehabilitation for us to recover from this colossal loss. So, Chinedu, on economic level, I will tell you that the people are the losers, not those in government. It doesn't just concern them. Those in government, if with 1 billion naira, the government is okay with it. Commissioners are okay with it because the allowances will keep on. Those in other agencies of government, it's not their business. Today, be Monday, they will be. They don't have any. They don't create. So whether you like sit at home, it's not their business. So to some people that are saying sitting at home will deny them of revenue, those guys are not informed. The people are losers economically. That's more interesting.
All right, that is it, and I agree with you. Honestly speaking, to a large extent, the people bundine lose kwa nada mama, but not just the people in the BC. When you look at corporate businesses, they are at loss. Corporate businesses are at loss. The government is not even.
Corporate is a part of the people.
Yes, and when you look at it from another angle, talking about the loss. Anytime after Mechi, anytime there is shutdown of business transaction, the middle class has for per se, although in Nigeria now, I'm going to call middle class now. But let us just still use that word for the purpose of it. The middle classers, the importers, I mean, the traders that are well with us, can afford to, let go of a day in a week. You understand? But there are people who, without them going out to work, their family will suffer. They will not eat. If they don't work, if they don't go out to go for like in Savia, like in 11 hawkers and all of those things, who their activities or business activities will crash once the market is closed. They are the biggest losers, and they are the ordinary people. Let us quickly take this call as we proceed in this program. Hello, good evening. Hello? We can't hear you. I'm sorry about that. We can't hear you. You can call back later. Now, the people at the lowest ladder of social life are the biggest losers. Ndubisi, go on onwe mananka na agwa gbe eziokwu. Ndị ọsọ afịa, ndị ala ma achọ ọrụ, all of these people who cannot eat, their families will go hungry. We've been saying that over the years. Then cumulatively, the Southeast is losing economically. But putting it aside, we have seen how this whole thing started. But this whole thing you can attest to that. Even from day one, all from us, from we here, in fact, from this platform, we started promoting sit at home when our people were being shot during protests. Can I try Pagoda again to see if we can take this call and know what? Hello? Hello? Hello, the caller on the phone. We can't hear you. Yeah, hello. Yeah, good evening. Go on. Are you with me? Yes, go on. We can hear you now. We can hear you. Go on. Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you. Go on, we can hear you.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Oh, it seems you cannot hear us. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, speak on, speak on.
Hello. Yeah, my name is Soludo. Yeah. Yeah, where does Mr. Smith? Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
Go on, go on.
Yeah. Good evening. Okay, concerning the issue that's going on in my land, yeah, I can hear you.
We are listening.
Yeah, good evening. Concerning what is going on in our place, we have been losing many things since ever it started. But what Governor Soludo is doing, I don't think that it's right. But it's what he is trying to make things hard. Yeah, he try to make us to do it widely. Because he's supposed to know why all we are shutting down on Monday market because of our brother. They are holding and capitulating for.
Go on.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
So for him to come out and say that every market should be open, maybe he's against us. He's not working. He's not even doing anything to help us, because the man they have holding doing all sorts of nonsense too. He's not worried. He's an innocent man. Other people have done many things. They allow those people to go away freely. Why this one they holding him, free man for that matter? So now, what is telling us for you to go on worldwidely? Because it's not right what he's doing.
Okay. So the modest at home should continue, right?
Yes, we should continue, and if it's possible, we do it widely to all states.
All right. Thank you very much. I think your opinion counts, at least if it is going to be widely. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. But keep listening.
Okay.
All right. Now, you know, go the opinion of the caller, although I forgot to ask him his name and where he called from. But nevertheless, that's the opinion of so many people out there actually, that the Monday Start Home is basically for Nnamdi Kanu's release. But is that true? We are going to find out through this program this evening. Okay. Now, back to the how this whole thing began, because as no na-amaro ebe mmiri bido ma bịa yara ama ebe ọ nọ wee tọkọ ya. Ịghọtago ife m na-ekwu. Now, our people, many don't know the origin of this sit at home. Actually, the first person that used sit at home as a protest is Owazurike during the 1999. Now, when the IPOB agitation came forward during the time where the Council of Elders of Indigenous People of Biafra were still intact and all of them still alive, and the killing of our people on the street during protests continues, they, in their wisdom, adopted sit at home as a means of protest instead of exposing our people to the street. We brought that opinion on this platform, and many people called me baby broadcaster, that I'm a coward. All right? The same people today later adopted the sit at home. And when the case fast forward to the time when Nnamdi Kanu was, abducted in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria, he was brought to court on Monday. He was brought to court on Monday. You have to listen to this very attentively, okay? He was brought to court on that Monday, and since ever that Monday court sitting, the DOS declared sit at home and made it compulsory that every Monday they will be sitting at home. I came forward and said there is no wisdom in that, and I was blasted. I was lashed. On one day, from Mark Sabotua, and the rest of them. Whereas I made it very clear that it will water down Nnamdi Kanu's case if you say every Monday sit at home. That it will water down the impact of protest during Nnamdi Kanu's case day. What happened? They insisted, and some people hijacked it from them, from the DOS. Okay? And boom, they continued it. They realized, the DOS realized that even though Nnamdi Kanu came forward to say he is not involved in the Mondays, he has called off anything Monday sit at home or anyone trying to enforce it. The lawyers came out, the wife came out, everybody that is close to Nnamdi Kanu came out, including himself from the courtroom. But the powers that be who have hijacked that Monday sit at home to work against the Southeast, the enemies of the Southeast, held on to it. And that is the plain truth. You may not hear it anywhere. Since Nnamdi Kanu had been going to court, many people don't even know the dates anymore. Because my opinion at that time was that anytime Nnamdi Kanu naga court, Kenwe sit at home to stand in solidarity with him and in the agitation or for the agitation. But ever since then, Nnamdi Kanu got caught on Friday. Or anokata a tweet na Nnamdi Kanu got caught. Nemada Amaro. No, got caught very recently. Nobody's been, people are no longer following up. Man, I'm Nnamdi Kanu change a court on Tuesday or Wednesday or any day of the week. There'll be a sit at home and where great impact and attention will be given to that court case. But since ever then, boom, Nnamdi Kanu's case on Agaga or Agaga, many people don't know. But that Monday sit at home continued to work against us because the enemy of Biafran land, the people that gave our fathers 20 pounds after the war to start life afresh, believing and hoping that they will never rise again. The same people want to see the economic life in the Southeast completely strangulated. And that is the truth. But the responsibility of the Southeast governors who engineered this whole thing, this whole chaos happening in the Southeast, this whole insecurity happening in the Southeast, it is the governors of the Southeast that engineered it, that encouraged it. And nobody will hold me responsible if I say they are the ones that energized it. Why? Because they left open the gateway through which the insecurity issue became a very big menace in Igbo land. And IPOB declared that they were now taking an alternative measure to end the open grazing. All of these things put together. And it is part of the things that Nnamdi Kanu is being tried for. Because the irresponsibility of the Southeast governors to take responsibility to protect lives and properties of Ndibo in the Southeast, when the menace, and continue till today, the menace of the armed Fulani herdsmen. They didn't ban the open grazing, and when they did, they give it lip service. There is no enforcement whatsoever. And you expect the people to fold their hands and be slaughtered? These are the things that led to all of this. And now, the people are not listening to the government anymore because they don't trust them. They don't trust them with their lives, with the primary responsibility of the government, which is safeguarding property, lives and properties. That is why anytime they try to raise their head to stop sit at home, people will resist them as a protest. So sit at home is a form of protest against the government. It is a way the people have, delivered what they call vote of no confidence. And that is the truth. That is just the truth. And you must understand this whole thing. But how are we going to get ourselves out of this menace? It all boils down on the government. Let me bring back, for him to give us his own insight on this whole thing. Ndubisi, You are
Chinedu.
you are not an outsider in all of this. You know how this whole thing happened. So let's have your opinion as well.
Chinedu, my own opinion is your opinion. You have said it all. In fact, you said more than what I would have said. I spoke on the economic dimension. They lost economically. Now, politically, is what you just said. This is a protest, a protest. People's protest against bad, against bad governance,
Against bad governance.
against government irresponsibility.
Okay, this Monday morning you can see that some filling stations are open, and coming down to Mega for roadside market is also open. Some filling stations are partially in operation. Now driving through Oguta Road where the aluminium people are, trading on the street, you can see that most of the shop, if not all the shop, is under lock and key. That is what we're seeing at Uguta Road where the aluminium people are trading. Okay, now coming to Menas Road, that is where Ebenebebu, because this road that was recently fixed nearly ripped open my bottom plate that I have to come down to take a look at this road again. Can you imagine this road that was just recently fixed? That is the question, because if you look down this road towards Menas, you can see it's third. All right, driving down through that part, you can see that all the shops there are under lock and keys. And one important thing and observation that I made is that the firewood people that had been using this road to trade at the center of the road, you can see it has been cleared and the road widened up and well tarred. And in observation,
So is protest against food shortage of food, high cost of food, even food. Protest against house rent, how high people pay a lot of money to take one bedroom, self accommodation. Government is so irresponsible that they no longer think of constitutional requirement to provide for security and welfare. What is welfare? How can you provide the welfare when people are poor? So government thinks it's not their responsibility. It's not their responsibility to give food to people. It's not their responsibility to the poor people. It's not their responsibility to fight insecurity. It's not their responsibility to ensure that farmers are making money and producing food. So Chinedu, politically, I'm ashamed of all these governments. If I see Soludo, I will tell you that I'm disappointed in him. If, as an economist, the first thing you think is how many people are in Anambra State? If you have a way of finding how many houses do we have in Anambra State? How many residential accommodation do we have? How many commercial houses? This is the first thing I will do in the first 1 month as the governor. How many people? How many houses? How many undeveloped landed property do we have? Just like we have BVN, I'll have property verification number. Let nobody tell me that exclusive list to know the property I have in my state. Let nobody tell me that if it's under exclusive list, for me as a governor, to know the number of people living in my state. So Chinedu, this is vote against bad governance. The governors have all failed us. It's vote of no confidence on them. I'm ashamed of them that somebody somewhere and tell people sit at home, and everybody will sit at home. Fine, all the banks will close. Yet you have a sitting governor with so much power and with so much money.
And we say,
Shame on them.
in case I didn't enjoy this today, but in my observation today, while moving around, government offices were also observing sit at home. Local government,
All of
they
them.
shut down.
All
Education board,
of
shut
them.
down. Public school, all closed. Now, you are now forcing
Private school closed.
we are not talking about private concern. We are talking about government-owned schools and institutions are all shut down, are all under lock and key. Then you are now pushing traders to go out. Now, let us quickly take some commentaries because there are some comments people dropped here which are really, really, really valid. Let us quickly take those comments. And if you want to call, you can still call 0810-4545-533. If you're calling from outside, the number is just right there. Plus 234-810-4545-533. And we'll get your voice heard. All right. And if you are opportune to be dropping your comments, we are going to be reading them out, especially those ones that concerns the topic under review. Okay, now from hymnesis or whatever I call the name, let's get real ourselves. Let's get real with ourselves. Sitting at home is not going to better our cause. Alexander Hubert said, "You are not alone." That is agreeing with the first comment. Okay, we appreciate Prince T who is here, and Skyrock also made a commentary, said he is also with us here. That he concurs with the opinions here. All right. Now, Uzon Joko, thank you for coming, and your opinion is also very much appreciated. Okay, before we continue, let us quickly take this caller and see if we can get through. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Chinedu.
You're welcome to the program. This is Matters Are Rising, and you're live and direct. Your name and where you're calling from. Uchendo.
I am called NYE, Uchendo. Yeah.
Uchendo, please, where are you calling from? So that our viewers will know.
I'm calling from London. I'm calling from London, UK. Yeah.
All right, go on. Uchendo, go on.
Yes, you're discussing about the sit at home. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just saw that you are just online. And the topic is how to end it or how to.
We are reviewing it generally. We are reviewing it generally, back and forth, so that we'll find a way forward.
Okay. Then generally, the sit at home cannot bring our brother Nandi Kanu from detention, the illegal carceration, because we are actually contributing to our own problem, because those that are holding him are not holding him in our homeland. They are actually holding him in Abuja. So, and if you wanted to get him out, means that you need to take either a political route or you take your fight to Abuja, basically. But if you continuously doing that in the homeland, what you are doing is that you're causing depopulation, you are creating insecurity, you are creating joblessness.
Okay, this Monday morning you can see that some filling stations are open, and coming down to Mega for roadside market is also open. Some filling stations are partially in operation. Now driving
actually doing any good to them. And one thing is that is to be humble enough when you find out that the system you are using, if it's not working, to be humble enough to raise your hand and say, let me change my titis. This titis has not worked. So that shows that you are humble. But if you insist on foolishness, the people you are actually trying to, your anger will be laughing at you because they will be supporting you. That's why they've been supporting you to continue sitting at home, destroying your homeland, creating instability, creating the population. That's exactly my own view. And on the side of Soludo, if I chip in, I don't know if I have much time.
Go on. You have all the time.
Okay. On the side of the political class led by Chukuma Soludo, you can see that there's a failure of leadership front. Because when this thing started, he would have been on the street engaging the people, because what you need to do is to show the people a better alternative. And what the people were asking for is that, can you provide the security on the streets? So a sensible governor or a sensible politician would have actually, like he'd been employing 8,000 teachers, he would have employed 8,000 teachers, security, to man the place on Sunday, Monday. If he would have done it for 4 weeks, the sit at home would have been a history. But after having meeting with him, according to what my source told me, and he promised 7 and 8, and the people came out on Monday thinking that everything will be fine. They didn't see any security man on the street. They didn't even know those so-called checkpoints, all of them disappeared. And that's why the people lost confidence in his leadership. But as our people normally say that Tabubo, not the baloma. If he can actually start now and do it for 6 weeks, continuously coming out on Monday, especially on those rural areas, there are a lot of rumor mongers that are carrying all those fake news. You get the streets, all the roads occupied by the security. They don't need to mount roadblocks. What they just need is intelligent gathering. They need to be mobile. They need to be frequent, going around everywhere. And that will actually help to reassure the people. And he needs to divide his aides. Now, at the moment, he's like the arrowhead. What he needs to do is to divide all his government officers in like 200 groups. All of them will be going in different markets at the same time, spending between 2 to 4 hours. And they need to be shopping on those markets every Monday. So by so doing, they will float the business activity in the state, because it's easy to damage than to build. So something that took you something like between 2 years can only take you 2 days to destroy, or a day to destroy. That's what has happened. They have destroyed the business confidence and creating laziness on the people, and the people are paying dearly for that. I think I just want to leave other people to contribute. I have more other solution to this, but let other people contribute to the discussion.
All right, hang on. Before you go, there are issues that you raised that needed. There are issues that you raised that needed some to be addressed. Talking about the market, people coming to the market and all of that. At first,
Yes.
there are concerns. If you take a look at some of the commentaries and on the street right here, concerns of safety of market leaders. In the past, there are some of them that had adhered to this call, and they were kidnapped. The one of us and I had was killed, allegedly, but nothing was done up to today.
Yes.
And all of that is a concern to the people. And apart from that, are you looking at this thing as a form of protest from the people for bad governance? Take a look at the people in Nnewi. Nnewi axis, when you look at that place, you see so many irregularities in terms of government infrastructure, especially road in Nnewi. Even to the point that at some point, Apuga faithfuls in Nnewi were bold to say and tell their people that they should support Apuga government so that they will be able to start reaping the benefits of a government. That the government, they confirmed that the government of Soludo abandoned Nnewi literally. And Nnewi is second to Onitsha when it comes to commercial hub. If you take a look at our streets, the roads to the markets are dilapidated. And this is part of the things people are saying. How can they trust the government? Is it like a protest against the government not to comply to the Monday sit at home? Irrespective of the fact that we know that it is damaging the economy of the ordinary people. And come to think of it, somebody also said that Soludo is only interested in the revenue of the state if the markets are open, but not, after the safety of the people. Talking about security,
as a governor, let me just end it here so that you make your own contribution, then you proceed. I just want to touch on everything you said. On security, the governor is not strictly the sole administrator of security in the state. The federal government is controlling it. The federal government is controlling it through the police and the army. He has little or very... Can you hear me?
I think your system is having problem.
Sorry about that. I know where the problem comes from. It is the phone. I think we have a damaged phone, but we hope to fix it very soon. But let's proceed, if you can hear me. All right. Now, so all of this put together, security issues and the rest of them. What is your take on that? Briefly, then we proceed to the next person.
The government, what they are doing, Soludo is not actually performing badly on leadership in Anambra State if you consider the other people that have ruled the state in infrastructure. But what happened to him is that he has a weakness on security and environment. That's the major area he has a weakness. And a lot of the people around him has not actually come clean and tell him the truth. And because most of the time he rely on them. But if he come in the street, he will notice that the major problem he has is security and environment. And this is something that can actually destroy any of the goodwill people have on you. Because even if you are building all those roads, building all those nice infrastructure, it's only those that are alive can actually enjoy all those things. If people don't feel safe, they don't feel safe, the perception is the key. Because the perception is that the place is not really secure. And what you have a mountain to climb. So the main thing he has to do now is to get those lazy politicians and lazy aides that are in the street having all those meetings to be on the street. The more they are on the street, it will now reassure confidence. On the issue of Newi, because I know about what he's planning for Newi, I think he has a lot of surprise for Newi. Actually, what happened to him is that there are a lot of things happening with Newi. You know about their building near the roads. And they have a lot of them were in disagreement that demolition should not happen. But I think he would have used the power of executive to carry on whatever he wants to do. But now I think they have resolved the issue, and I think very soon you'll be hearing a lot of things. He will end up being the first governor that remembered Newi. No, the problem with Newi did not start today. Most of the governors, even P2B, abandoned Newi. Most of them abandoned Newi. So it's not just Soludo. But Soludo actually happened to be the person everybody looking at. But the fact is that he will eventually surprise everybody. I know that a lot of contracts are going to be awarded very, very soon. You'll hear it very soon. I know that.
We are very hopeful. We are very hopeful and looking forward to that as well.
I have a credible source on that. I know about what he's doing. So, but what happened is that for us protesting about leadership, I don't think they will protest because for the first time in the history of that place, some of the roads have been dualized, which has never happened. You know, that place have a problem of incompetent leadership. We dwell on building narrow roads. And why the economy has not expanded so much there is basically because of litany of narrow roads. You know, you can't have a big city like Onitsha having so much narrow roads. And some of those narrow roads are not in good working condition. So it's somebody that is bold enough to expand the roads that will actually create the economy.
Okay.
Basically. And another thing is on that security. I think he's finding out now that his major weakness is on security. So I don't know why it's taking him so long to be thinking about providing more security. He need to be bold enough. Actually, if it require him to borrow to basically employ like 8,000 vigilantes for Onitsha and Oka, those major areas, he can't solve this problem because what he needs to do is to flood the whole area with security, create a situation whereby people now are more secure. and he need to deploy technology on doing so, like the CCTV cameras. By now, I thought he would have actually put CCTV cameras in the whole of the street, or even mandate the landlord to do some of those things. One of the is inability to restore security in Ihiala local government. A place like Asia, a lot of people have not returned back to their homes. A place like Osumo, a place like Obuluisuzo, Mbosi. Mbosi is the hometown of APs. And many of these they have been hammered by this insecurity, although they call it court system, but the main thing is insecurity problem, because the government was thinking that the federal government will provide the security. The federal government is very, very incompetent. You can see that. So the state need to mobilize funds. As they are employing more teachers, they should employ more vigilantes. Once they get those vigilantes, give them what they want, give them a lot of motivation, they will recover Ihiala local government, and that place will be very, very secure. Another thing is looking at those motor parks. The motor parks is also, and the transport system is the area that breed all sorts of insecurity in that area. Because what has happened is that there's no identity check, and people are allowed to sleep on those parks, and these are aliens that comes to terrorize the whole area. That's what they need to look into and solve the problem. Once they solve this thing, the place will be secure. And a lot of those illegal structures across also breed all those insecurity. And they have to look at the trading of Mpulum Mili. That Mpulum Mili has created a lot of people. Many communities are battling insecurity because most of the youths are dwelling on this Mpulum Mili. Mpulum Mili is a nemesis. It's like a cancer. And all those native doctors, those people that were, creating, going to the rivers, creating all those, you'll be rich the next. So these people has to be clamped down so that if you want to restore the security of the place. But the most important thing is to employ more security people, motivate them, borrow money if you don't mind borrowing billions for that, which once you do that, the economy will grow and it will pay back. Because once you secure the state, what happens is that the investments will come in and more jobs will be created. So that's exactly what he needs to do, and he needs to do it as soon as possible. It doesn't need to be saying, I will. If I were to be the governor, I'm telling you, I will be able to secure Anambra State within 6 months, because the place is not that big. It's so easy, like Onitsha. It's so easy to secure Onitsha, to provide security in Onitsha. Very, very easy. It's so easy. Within 6 months, the place will be very, very tight. Nobody will harass anybody. To finish up my contribution is making sure that there is no dark corners in the cities. Like if you go to Onitsha in the night, some of the places are very dark. People cannot move around because there is no street light. I'm an advocate of compelling the landlords to put at least solar lights on their houses, at least 4 in each house. And the government must make sure that they put also lighting on all the major roads. So there is no dark corner anywhere. So you can see those riffraffs that are moving around harassing people in the night. Because if there is darkness in the streets and the street corners, this actually creates insecurity. That's why those people hide under the cover of darkness to create this mayhem everywhere. So I do believe if he can listen to this thing this night, he will make a big leap in the development of the homeland. Thank you. I am so called anyway. That's my little piece contribution.
Thank you very much. Your contribution is really valid and we very appreciate it. Thank you very much, my brother Uchendo.
Thank you.
All right. Let us go back before we bring in Dubisi. Dubisi, you are here, but let us quickly take some of the commentaries here quickly. Then we can review on some of the opinions. We have Prince T and also Njoko. We appreciate you coming in. On this platform, we acknowledge people who come on our live. We encourage you to continue because this program will be a daily program to get you abreast with what is happening in our society and give you a voice as well, because they are listening. This platform is choking the government with the truth. We're speaking the truth to power, all right, and shaping opinions for a better society, for public interest. And that is what we're doing right here. You can add your voice to better our society through this program, Matters Arising, daily from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. as the case might be. And you can also continue to follow all our updates. We have our platforms on Facebook, on Instagram. Follow us there, even on TikTok. Search BVI Channel 1. Follow us there so that we can start, spreading this message all across board. By clicking on the follow button, you are adding value to what we are doing and spreading the message. By liking and sharing, you don't know how you are making great impact in making sure that this message, gets far. And the government, they don't do anything if the people have not shown them that seriously they need to fix this very thing. So that's why it's important for you to get involved and be part of GGM as a family so that we can together make a better society. All right, from Prince T, he said, Shalewan Bafo don't put the lives of the chairman or market leaders in danger. Okay, he said, Shalewan Bafo don't put, he's actually asking Shalewan Bafo not to put the lives of chairmen and market leaders in danger. You have maximum security while these men don't have. Those enforcing sit at home might come after these market leaders. And that is very valid. Hello, V, you are there. You can unmute yourself. Can you hear me? Can unmute yourself, Ndubisi, so that we get on with this conversation. So now, Njoku also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Njoku said sit at home is not favorable, but then it is Soludo doing to secure them. What is Soludo is doing to secure them? I didn't really get his English, but he said sit at home is not favorable, but then what is Soludo doing to secure the people? I think that's what he wants to say. All right. I think Ndubisi, are you still there? Since we lost you. But let's continue.
Yes, I see him.
But we can't see you anymore. Seems your camera went down.
Hello?
We can't see you anymore, but let's continue anyway. He said, Njoko said that our people, Soludo, should actually look at their security first. Okay? It's very important he does that and not just asking the people not to sit at home. All right. And he said, if all the Southeast governors visit Tinubu and ask for Nnamdi Kanu's release, sit at home will be a thing of the past. Actually, that has been done several times, okay? And they are not interested in doing anything about it. Just understand that. Let us not just, pacify ourselves with some of these, believe that if we ask Tinubu to let Nnamdi Kanu go, he will free him. It is to their benefit what is happening. To hold Nnamdi Kanu as long as it will continue destroying the Southeast through this Monday start. So understand that very clearly. They are not ready to do that, but we are going to find a way to do that, okay? We're going to find a way to, sort this problem out once and for all. Talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Soludo and other governors, okay, that is from Ozo. Timothy Fola Jim, he said, how will governor ask each citizen to risk its life when he and her wife is with their security 24/7? All right. Joseph Onyisi said, government or governor has no right to over anyone to order him or her to open shops on Monday. That power or order can only be delivered to the government workers, and that is true. All right. CTV said, please like and share. Okay, please continue liking and sharing. Our politicians know what to do to save the situation. I agree with that. And we are going to get to that as well. Asa Rana said, Soludo is mad. We don't use such language in this platform. And because of that, we are skipping your own opinion, no matter how well it is. So, Paul Nwobi said, someone should help me ask Soludo, why did he took the wedding of his daughter to Abuja? That is his own personal business. All right? And I know and understand how important that is when it comes to the Southeast. After all, he didn't have that wedding in on Monday. Let us quickly take this call. I think coming in from Turkey. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Your name, we already know where you're calling from. You're calling from Turkey. Your name, please.
Yeah, you are Bobby, right?
Sorry?
You are Bobby on a platform.
This is BVI Channel 1.
Yeah, this is my number I have for Turkey, but I'm not in Turkey right now.
All right, what do you have to say with what we're talking about on the live program? Because we are discussing a very important issue right here, and that's why you're calling. If that is not the case, you might call us back later.
Okay. Can you give me a WhatsApp number so that I can call you?
This number is also on WhatsApp.
All right. I'll connect you on WhatsApp. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
I took a flight to go somewhere I'm going.
It's all right. We'll talk about that whenever you call. Thank you very much. We are discussing something very important and crucial for the Southeasterners. Oluwafemi Paul said, please help me tell the governor to collaborate with the other governors to talk to Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu so peace will return to the land. All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. All right. Coming from Oluwafemi Paul. Wonderful. Okay. Chukwujeku, we appreciate you coming in. Paul Iwobi said, even government offices are closed on Mondays. That is what we saw today. What that tells you, Soludo. Anyway, let us continue. We will encourage you, Paul Iwobi, not to be using the kind of language you are using on the comment section. Else, we will do the needful. And the needful is to stop you from commenting. All right? Please, here we respect decorum. We appreciate it. We mean business. We are not here to talk trash. Hello. Good evening from here. You are calling us from Texas, United States. Your name, please.
Good morning. My name is Peter Emenike. I'm from Anambra State.
All right, Emenike, go on with your submission.
Yeah, my submission is our state at home is not good. We all know that. It kills the economy. But telling people to defy sit at home without proper security, it's just like asking them to commit suicide. That's my point. So the government should first of all provide adequate security. It's not asking people to come out because they don't have protection. They'll be scared and nothing will happen. So my thing is that the government of Anambra State should protect the people and the property first. Secondly, the freedom of movement. If I choose to lock my shop for a week, it's on me. You can't force me to do what I don't want to do. There's freedom of movement, freedom of association, as enshrined in the Constitution. I don't know what democracy in Nigeria is turning to. So that's my submission. So we should get it right.
All right.
Okay? In as much as it cripples the economy, but you can't just ask a market man to go there and die. They just kill him. It's not right.
I agree with you. All right. Thank you for calling. We have other callers coming in. Hello? Hello? Hello, good evening to you. Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from, please.
My name is Anthony Ankiro Kawis.
All right, go
I'm
on.
calling you direct now from Mpo.
Okay, go ahead. What is happening at Mpo? Give us your own update.
Yeah, nothing is happening at Mpo. Most of the people are going to their normal business.
Okay,
because to me,
people
are going to their some are moving, some stay indoor because of fear. Because this sit at home, we are doing ourselves. We are doing. Some are sitting this indoor. It's not because they don't want to go out, but because of fear of their life. They can come out. They may some people who vote may even kidnap them, destroy their property. So most people now they are not going out. They are not sitting at home because they love it. No.
Okay.
But they are doing it just because of fear. And with the condition of this hardship now, nobody is supposed to put fear to someone. Because most of we poor people, if you don't go market for a day, you will not eat.
Exactly.
Some are selling pure water. Some are selling pure water. Some are barrel pushers. Some are a keke rider with a high purchase. And any day you did not even meet up with that thing. It is in your own pocket. It's at your own risk. Then if you try to go out, when they bought that keke, the owner is going to hold you responsible. So we are doing ourselves.
All right.
Hunger has no friend. This sit at home. This sit at home. This 2 days sit at home or what? I don't support it. We poor masses, we cannot feed ourselves.
Okay. Thank you very much for your submission. Thank you so much. Let's allow other callers. Other callers are calling in. Don't forget, you're still live and direct on Matters Arising right here on BVI Channel 1. We are streaming live on our YouTube and also on our Facebook. You can also see our live stream happening on our Instagram platform. Very soon we open up on our TikTok. If you can only follow us on TikTok, we get to the number that is needed for us to stream live on the TikTok. All right, we're just venturing into that area. So make our time to reach out to us through that platform. We are going to expand our reach to build a better society. All right, the numbers are still open for you to make your call. 08104545533. That's the number right here on the screen. We are still on the comment section while we expect your call to flow in. All right. Theos Techno. People's name on this social media sometimes on Atabi Madela. Theos on Theos Technon said, when will Ndibo get real leaders to run their state? Deep question. Kenezike said, this is sad. We didn't even do this for Juku. Okafi Izuchuku said, okay, I think his comment didn't meet up with our standard, so we're skipping that. So Okafor Izuchuku on this very comment said, when the people who can see tomorrow tell our people not to go and vote, this one is saying that people should not vote because he's talking something quite different from what we're talking. So let's skip it completely. We hail you, Ike Esonye, for joining us. Chibike Kinsley, we acknowledge you. CTV says sitting at home is the best thing ever. Wonderful. Somebody is asking, Kinsley Chibike said, is tomorrow sit at home? I can't put a on yata. I can't Well, L and he said, Chinedu, do you prefer donation via super chat or do you want or you have preferred method? Now, this kind of comment, I like here so much. That this kind of comment, they give us lifeline. My brother Eli and you can do it in whatever way, through super chat or through calling us through the numbers after the program. The account will be given to you to support the ministry, the Good Governance Ministry, and this message to continue spreading. Thank you very much, and as we look forward to receiving your support. And also, we use that opportunity to plead to the people. Please support our effort, okay? We are aching out a whole lot to sustain this operation. You know how it is to continue being the voice of the people without any bankroll from any corrupt politician or any person or individual whatsoever, apart from some of our partners, wonderful partners we have from the southeast, especially those who are in the our partners like our brother in the US. And so some of you out there are doing wonderfully well to support our effort. Okay, we are also partnering with Igbo Community Radio, and the proprietor there is really a big support. And to those who are in the Biafra customary government parliament, they have been wonderful in supporting the voice of truth to our people. We really appreciate every one of them. Let us take this call quickly as we proceed in this program. Hello, good evening. You're welcome to the program. This is BVI Channel 1 on Matters Arising. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah. I'm the guy that called you that I booked a flight to somewhere.
Okay, please call us back. We are still in the program, please.
All right.
You are the one that called with the talking line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, please call us back later if you have anything other than what we're discussing tonight. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let us take other callers. On this program, we're talking something very important to our people. Anything personal or any other thing, you can call us back later. The caller on the phone, Prince, your name, actually your full name and where you're calling from, if you don't mind.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening to you.
My name is John Maria Callistus Chibike.
All right, Ganiru, my brother.
Also, yeah. I'm calling from Enugu State.
Fast forward.
In Kano East local government, to be precise, no more not easy.
All right.
So, concerning the sit at home in this our area, our people have actually, some of the parts in Enugu State have actually used it to scare some people alone. Like in my particular village now, today is a K market, but the market doesn't work. Nobody goes to market until Friday again. And mainly they are good in farm productive. They are good in farm productive. So now this sit at home for now is not a bad thing. But there is what we call doing the wrong thing. Doing the right thing
the wrong way. Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is what we call that. When you want to do something, I believe what I will beg all our brothers, maybe those being misled in one way or the other. We have been doing sit at home for a long time. What is the result? Damages and killings concerning this sit at home, who is it affecting? Who is it affecting? And we, the Igbo people, were not known to share blood. Because I, as a person, am confused. I'm confused as a full-born Igbo boy with full blood of Igbo. I'm not brought up to share blood. We are not brought up to destroy the little one we gather. We are not brought up to destroy the little one we gather. We are not brought up to put IBP in the heart of our parents. We are not brought up to do that. BP because imagine God onye on at 75 years. I bet in about on at 30 years. Get condition that man gone on here. A good friend of mine, my childhood friend, were killed at Impulse, straight bullets on 31st May. The dads not sit at home a day, and that boy were brought back to my village and just buried like that. 2022. The mother died 6 months after that event because that's the only son.
Hey.
So the only son so biko open na chọrọ ime ya ka Nnamdi Kanu pụta, all the Igbos should put her together, form a great party, a trusted party. Open party Hausa ga lead him up Yoruba. They should form a trusted and a great party to make this thing to work well. Open by no. In fact, I don't even. I'm not moved to blame because I don't believe no a full-born, confirmed father and mother Igbo blood be in cause to this thing. I don't believe it because some of them, you know, watch their video. We are Biafra. He watch getting at the kind of Igbo Hana so that Igbo the Igbo and the foolish ones in Bo I am as in the airport and not support. I see yes, no, yeah, Kurubana. Meanwhile, I do say at all. The thing is so painful. The thing is, the odd is so painful.
It's terrible.
India, whereas in the line, but as an artisan, watching. Before Boko Haram, I seen a Boko Haram name. I want Bundi Igbo. We, the Igbos, are not involved in anything criminality. Other people are praising us, but along the line, or this I don't just know, or this that's why I'm confused. Or they come with an external body, have they joined to the internal body? Because in the bank, no no sinake no guaranke no fair nazo in angoga. Or this come when that job I am when ime just criminality na kadizi na nibo. So biko ndi buying biko sit at home at the oboro yama because we have tried what you fight for 2-3 years and you did not achieve, you change another method. You change your method. If you cannot beat them, join them. Then when you join them, you cannot change the system. Because like this.
Thank you very much for your submission.
The program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother, for your submission. All right. The line are still open. Or at least we still have some few more minutes to run the program. We are still talking about Soludo and the traders and the sit at home. What is your take on that? We are taking some of the commentaries on the comment section. So you can call to let your opinion be heard. Hello, your name and where you're calling from.
Okay. I am calling from Cross River State.
Can you reduce the volume of where you are listening the program from? Because we can hear ourselves from here.
Okay.
All right, go ahead with your name. You said your name is what?
My name is Miracle.
Sorry?
Miracle, calling from Cross River State.
Okay, Miracle, go ahead with your submission.
I know I am not in the state that they are keeping it at home. But this thing, to look at it, is a very simple matter. And the solution is very simple. All of us are suffering, whether we are from the East, we are suffering from the same thing because you cannot do any business in the East. And the reason is, the governors there, at all of them in the East, they know the problem of sit at home. Why can't they come together if they want sit at home to stop? Why can't they come together and meet the federal government to release this man that they know that the man is innocent? Because I know that the sit at home order is when they release Nnamdi Kanu, the sit at home will be over. They should fight from there and not forcing people to come out. Anybody that come out and sit at home and anything you see, well, because you use your hand to put in the fire and the fire will burn you because the fire itself is innocent. So let the governors like Soludo, the way he's carrying the matter up, let him gather other governors and treat the matter in a way where Nnamdi Kanu will be released. I think sit at home will be over. It's a very minor thing because the people are saying until you leave our leader, until you leave Nnamdi Kanu, it will be over. And let them tap that area. Let them face that area. Let everybody knows that they have at least they are doing something. Look at Sunday Gogo. Everybody's seeing him. Look at him. All of us are aware. He was in the United Kingdom to the Yoruba Kingdom. Is it not the same this thing? Cause he's fighting that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. Look at the North. The Northern are saying they know we are ready to go. They should go and look for, okay, let us see. Meet Mr. President. Ask Mr. President, what is the matter? And what will this man be done so that the man will be released? If the man is released and sit at home is still continue, somebody can blame them. Somebody can blame anybody that is agitating a sit at home. The man is still in custody. Today they are bringing matter like this. Matter. They are not to treat the matter in a way where the man will know where he's even going.
Okay. Okay, can I ask you some few things?
All right, sir.
From what you said so far, you said something about the people, the leaders in the South is going to the government, to Abuja, to tell Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, right?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know how many times that have been done?
Then they should continue doing that, not forcing people to sit to. Okay, look at today the people, how many people that lost their lives on the way on a matter that they want to maybe not keep sit at home and come out. What are the government going to do to that family?
Okay, now who is now killing people because of sit at home? Now, have you heard Nnamdi Kanu say that he doesn't support the every Monday sit at home? Have you heard him say that?
Then who is agitating the sit at home? That is our problem.
That is when you know that. That is when you know that. Oh, if anybody say that
I don't hear Igbo, sir. Sorry.
Then what it means is that the wrong hand have hijacked their process.
Okay.
You understand? Wrong people, wrong hand have hijacked the process. Because even Nnamdi Kanu could say that he doesn't support Monday sit at home. His lawyers have said that. People did not believe them. The wife have said that. People did not believe them. Nnamdi Kanu himself came forward on the video in the court and said that people also did not want to listen. Then the question is, who is sponsoring the Monday sit at home and for what purpose?
First thing confess. For the fact that the beginning of this sit at home is because of Nnamdi, they should first of all release the man. Let's see the people.
The people you are asking to release the man is actually getting what they wanted by the sit at home. The people that want to see the Southeast crushed. The people that wants the insecurity in the Southeast to continue. The people that want bad governance to continue in the Southeast. The people that gave the Southeasterners $20 after the war. The same people are holding on Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that if the people say that they are going to destroy their homeland, that without releasing Nnamdi Kanu, that the insecurity will continue, the killing will continue, the pillaging will continue, the destruction will continue, the economic meltdown will continue. Then they say, go ahead, continue with your sit at home, continue killing yourselves, and we keep holding on Nnamdi Kanu. Because even Nnamdi Kanu's, if the sit at home would have released Nnamdi Kanu by now, federal government must have released him for a long time. Does that make sense to you?
I understand. So what is the solution now? What is the solution? Because all of us are suffering the same thing.
My dear, I guess the solution is far-fetched. But thank you very much for joining on the program. But it is not, sorry to say that it is far-fetched. It's not far-fetched actually. But our people need to get the right information so that we'll be able to sort our problem. We cannot just base on sentiment and emotion and be spreading false information. That is what we are talking about. So we'll continue on this program and we'll expect more people to come forward so that we will know actually who is actually sponsoring this and for what purpose. Is it for our own good or for the detriment of the people? We are going to find out who actually is the problem. We know the number one problem are the political leaders in the Southeast, beginning with the governors. They are the major problem because they lack leadership, because of bad governance. Their insensitivity to the plight of the people is fueling it. That is one thing. Okay? Apart from that, there are other non-state actors who have been used to hijack the process and turning it as a dire situation for our people. But we are going to unveil all of that so that our people will gradually, even those who are jumping into it without understanding it, will be able to share this opinion so that we'll be able to form a better way to solving our, just like you said, that it is not good, or someone said that it is not good for people to do the right thing the wrong way. All right? So thank you very much.
God bless you.
All right, that could be the last call for today because we just have very few more minutes to go while we try to get through some of the comments on this platform. So back again on L, Annie. Please, you can do super chats to support our platform, to donate. You can also even enroll as a member of this platform through the membership subscription to support what we are doing. All right, we will appreciate that. Or you just call our WhatsApp number, is right here on the screen, +234 8104545533. Then we can provide you or furnish you with our bank details. Thank you very much. And for those of you out there, please, we also will appreciate that kind of support. All right, now if CTV said, if sitting at home is observed in all Igbo states, it will send a strong message to all Igbo governors and their masters in Abuja. Anyway, I will say to this, I will respond to this one very quickly. If you're listening, understand that sit at home can only be very much effective if you observe it among the Southeasterners across Nigeria. In Lagos, Abuja, Sokoto, Kano, Maiduguri, everywhere where they reside. If all traders are observing sit at home, then the impact will be felt. You understand what I mean? But that is not the case for today. We are talking about the Southeast particularly. Ndubisi, you're welcome back. I saw you came in, but you have to flip your camera and position it properly so that we can bring you on while we are wrapping up on the program. If you can hear me, Ndubisi, unmute yourself, turn your put your camera in order so that we can bring you on. All right. Let us quickly take this caller. These comments. L and he said, okay, Fortune Brown said the problem with us is not sit at home. There are 7 days in the week. During the pandemic, did we not sit at home? This is the first time Ndibo are talking. Okay. L and he said the Soludo man is a professor of economics. You should know about the impact of security and the environment on productivity, which is very correct. Bethel Emenike said, what is the government doing to protect the people and property? Asking them to defy sit at home could be asking them to commit suicide. Secondly, anyone has the right to do what he wants, not the right to do whatever you want, actually. But I think what the guy is trying to say, that you can't force anyone to go to their shop and open up their shop. You can't force anyone, actually. So Ike Asonye said, all these people talking about they are not going out because of fear is a big lie. Sit at home is sacrosanct until Nnamdi Kanu is released. 1 day out of 7 days would not make any difference. Thank you very much, Ike Asonye. But I just hope you will be joining the every Monday sit at home, because I believe you are not living in Biafran land. That is by the way. Now, Kalistu said, good evening, sir. Okay, you are the one that called. All right, thank you very much. Peter Enyasha said, you claim that South is Biafra. Why are you not enforcing your stay at home there. Okay, Mensa Kadima said Igbo should keep sitting at home because the goodness of sitting at home shall soon happen in Igbo land. Okay, we are all waiting. Paul Chuk said government is the cause of insecurity in Igbo land. Now, Peter Ofo said, we are not complaining about sit at home. It's good to us, and government is not paying us, neither do they feed us. Well, I just hope that this comment is coming from someone living in Igbo land, in the southeast, in Biafran land, and not somebody living in diaspora. All right, now John Colina said, Biafra struggle is not a family business. No same person will take instruction from a man in DSS custody. Free is not free. Sit at home is a form of civil disobedience. In a way, I agree with you that sit at home is a civil disobedience, of course. Okay? And you say you cannot take order from a man that is in DSS custody, even if your actions are detrimental to his release. Well, that is by the way. That is what we have for now on the comment section on the YouTube. Then on Facebook, we know we have some comments there, but we might not really dabble into it. But let it not be that we are leaving them behind because we are streaming from all of these platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on our other YouTube channel like BVI Channel 1 Plus. We're also streaming there. Please subscribe on that platform as our backup platform is very important so that we don't get disconnected in any way. So you not say you're not getting our updates every day. Okay, on the Facebook, let us quickly browse through. Robert Bassett is watching. Okay, thank you very much. Ako Amia Nashia says, Soludo, you have to bring your children to join the police and the army to protect the market people. This guy will be go. Okay, Ejelono. Stella, sorry if I didn't get your name properly, said that they should just do the needful. The government. All right. Also, we're going back to Akachuku said you can't form a party by tribe. It's about everyone. I agree with you, which is also correct. Eza Anidon, thank you for watching, and the rest of other people who are watching from our other different platforms. Please keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, and keep dropping that comment. Let us together have a better society through molding a better opinion from this program. All right. I would have brought in Ndubisi, but it seems that he is not on seat. Ndubisi, are you there? Okay, I think Ndubisi is here.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, thank you for coming back again. Sometime since we lost you. Ndubisi, you've been following what we've been saying all this while. The comments from the comment section, the callers who have called, and the rest of them as we are wrapping up. What is your own take in all of this? Then let us find a solution very quickly before we wrap it up, because we can't say all of these things without finding or providing solution to it. Ndubisi, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Chinedu. You are indeed the voice. You are indeed the voice of the people, and you have worked so hard to sustain.
First, to create and sustain this platform for the sole purpose of giving the people undiluted truth and the platform to be held. It costs a lot of money to host a program for the people. On radio station, on TV station, if people want to be heard, as the voice you are giving them, they will pay a lot of money to keep like this for one year. So all things go to you, and also because I'm Ambassador General Good Governance Ministry, I've continued encouraging our people to do the right thing, to respect laws and order, I'm sorry, to respect laws of the land and to ensure that whatever thing they're doing is right before the omnipotent, because we are all created by God, you know. So I always identify good people around the society. I encourage them to bring in other people, just like the coming of early missionaries, more small, and today Christianity is everywhere in Nigeria. So that church building, churches, church buildings are developed and built in several communities in our villages. So this is my wish in good governance ministry as the ambassador general of the ministry. I want to acknowledge our supporters all over the world, people like Mbadike, who assisted us to ensure that this network is stable, and the Sajo, who has always been there to support us financially and otherwise, and the other members of parliament, they have been showing their support. Udo Ogowin, Dr. Mokenko, Okado, Dr. Okado, uh, and several others. These are the people that are ensuring that our voices are heard. So we don't get politicians. Politicians are part of us. We are all politicians. We don't hate anybody agitating for nationhood, the new country. Of course, we've always held the opinion that Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria could be a country, but it's not a nation. And the present system of Nigeria cannot be sustained. It's not sustainable. This has been our opinion from day one. And we don't hold any apology to anybody. We don't also go against people who know Nigeria, people like Peter who is pursuing their dream in New Nigeria. But we've always told them that Nigeria is not one. No matter what you do, even if you try to be a saint, try to convince everybody this country is not one unless the right system is put in place. The right system that recognizes the right of indigenous people, different ethnic group, leave their resources, leave their God-given resources. We are against people who are exploiting the market. People from Kaduna who will say that this is one Nigeria, they will need their political connection to own oil resources in Bayelsa State, in River State. People like T.Y. I will call his son, who has oil well at certain stage. He told Nigerians that he has made so much money and he doesn't know what to do with it. And there are so many others that will go again. These are powerful people in Nigeria. And these are the powerful people who have created the present confusion we have in the system today. We are not against anybody declaring it at home. If you want to sit at home, like I'm sitting at home today, it's my right. Don't come and enforce me to come out. Unless if I'm working for federal government or for state government. You say if I come back to work today, you sack me. That one you have the right to sack me. But if I have my personal business, you don't have the right to command me to come back. So I'm not against anybody, but I'm against those people killing people for coming out. You don't have to use force. And somebody from I think Akwa Ibom say, instead of endangering your life, You better start. That is a subtle threat. That is democratic. So that one should not be allowed, like, not be encouraged. Because this is a democratic society. Unless if you have declared the war, we know that you are fighting war. So, good governance ministry should be against such subtle threat. Waste of life, just because you want people to agree with you. We don't agree, we don't subscribe to such. What we are encouraging is motivation, encouragement, whoever that likes to sit at home, be free to sit at home. And again, I want to speak of those people who have opinion that sitting at home, like the guy that is the only way to get him out. And the governors should unite and take the federal government. This is the thinking of the ordinary people. But they don't understand the power play. There's a power game at play. There's a power game. The question you ask yourself, who interest is man can fighting for? Who will benefit from one kind of fight? What is in the kind of fighting for? Or is it just reason the kind of so that you go and start fighting with this fight? So these are the questions I want the ordinary people to be asking and be responding. It's not good for him to be there for a day. Just a day. It's not good. But why is he there? For whose interest is he fighting? He's fighting for freedom of his people, whether good or bad, whether you like the way he's fighting or you don't like it. But as a person, he's symbolizing something. He's representing something, and that thing is representing is Biafra, freedom of different people. That is what he's representing. Whether the way he's fighting or whether he has offended people, when he announced that people should come to Tinubu already, he has offended Tinubu or Buhari when he announced that Buhari head will be cut off or that Buhari. So whether he offended people, but the key thing is that he is representing something. That something is freedom of the people. So if you release him now and you talk to him, are you releasing him and giving him that freedom? Or are you releasing him to stop fighting for Biafra? So that is the interest I want the ordinary people to be talking about. So to that guy in Calabar, I want to tell you that governors are not representing the Biafran interest. So they will not go and beg for money. So you should have it behind your head. Kanu against the interest of these governors. So once you know this truth, you have peace. Stop expecting them to go and read the Kanu. Rather, what you should do, you should devise other means to attack federal government so that federal government will be pained and raising. When we started this program, I told us that sitting at home is not affecting the governance. That is the argument. That is what I want us to argue. Not you saying that they should go and raise them without calling off the sit at home. It's not their business. If they like sit at home 10 days, the allocation is coming from Abuja. They will be free eating their money till 4 years. or 8 years, just like President Ababio said, will be protected while we are eating. So these are the fundamental things I want those to be debated, Chinedu. To be looking at who benefiting from sit at home, who is sit at home and affected. The Nigerian people, the enemies of good, are benefiting from sit at home. The Yoruba, as our economy is growing, any day you sit at home, businesses in Asaba are growing. More people are relocating from Onitsha. So to Asaba economy, they will be busy bribing us, giving us money to sit at home. Because sit at home is advantage to them. I'm giving economic analysis to people as a village economist, as an ambassador general of good governance. So as long as we keep on sitting at home, as our economy is benefiting, River State economy is benefiting, Benue State economy is benefiting. Because trucks that will be coming down to the east will be stopped at Asaba. They will stop at Asaba, lodge in the hotel, eat food. When they are eating their food, they are contributing to the economy. So the governor of Delta State will be so happy that we are staying at home. On the governor of Anambra State, it is not their business. Some of you are arguing that the internal generated revenue will be affected. That the VAT contribution to federal government will be reduced. Far. You guys are deceiving yourself. It's not true. Soludo is only doing what he's doing. He's sympathizing because on political side, it's affecting him politically. Because his vote of no confidence on him. That is the argument. My argument is that Peter at home is a protest against bad government.
And that is true. That
Not
is the
even in
absolute
an angle. Not even in an angle. I'm looking at the angle that Peter at home is vote of no confidence on Soludo as the governor. You could imagine Chinedu if you are the governor. And you go to the market, you announce on radio, and people should open their business, start coming out. The next month, you come out, every market shops, they are locked. How many of them would you close? Would you close?
He's just saying what he
How
can
many of
understand.
them?
Certainly, he's saying
So,
what he
so
cannot say.
if the people can use the same strategy on the local government election or the day of the election, people will pass vote of no confidence on Soludo and say, we are not voting for Soludo. All of us vote for Chinedu protest. If Soludo lies, let him give everybody 100,000. We will still vote for Chinedu. Then that is strategic protest. So Chinedu, these are the things.
The hunger in Nigeria, they will hunger and poverty. But we are going to continue pushing until there is headway.
Hunger allow them to sit at home today now. Is hunger not allowing them to sit at home today? So Chinedu will continue to manage our people pattern psychology, because our people senses of reasoning have been diverted and polluted.
Have been altered.
So our people have been affected mentally. So they need total rehabilitation. They need total rehabilitation. They need love. They need kind words. You know. So through this platform, Good Governance Ministry, feed people with full message of prosperity. message of economic growth, message of job opportunities. What have you, Chinedu? We'll continue to do that. And I have devoted my life to preaching this gospel of good governance. That is our church. And the BVI will send our message. Working with Igbo Community Radio.
Thank
So
you.
we don't have enemy.
Yes, we don't have any enemy. We don't have any friend in particular. We stand by the truth. If it is not the truth, it cannot come from this platform. We tell you the undiluted truth. Eziokwu akụghọ mmiri. And thank you, Ndubisi, for joining in this program. It has been a very wonderful time, and we've been here for God knows how long. I think we spent over an hour, about getting to 2 hours now. We are still on this program, but we hope to come back again on Matters Arising tomorrow. Make our time to be with us every day from Monday to Friday. On Thursdays, we will be doing Matters Arising. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to Thursday, we'll be doing Matters Arising. And on Friday, we take on Uniting the People for Good Governance. Very important. Don't miss any of these days. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every day. And help us to be sharing this message everywhere. And don't forget that in this ministry, we need fuel to power this message to all and sundry. And that is what we are bringing to you, and we hope that we will continue having you guys bringing in your support in any way you can. Your financial support, your everything, we need them any time, any day. Ndubisi, thank you for joining and hoping that the ministry will continue until we get to the permanent site.
It's offering time, bro. It's offering time.
Our ministry, we know they collect tithe, but we they collect donation. If you can sponsor this platform and this program to keep afloat, not the open easy. But let us keep it aside. But we hope that people who understand what it takes to keep a platform like this afloat, unbiased, and not being bought over by the corrupt system. You know what it takes. So appreciate this sacrifice as we continue to push for public interest. Ndubisi, thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome, Chinedu.
All right.
Thank you for wonderful jobs doing for the people.
Thank you to as the Ambassador General of GGM, Good Governance Ministry, the only political sensitization platform in the universe, if that is not, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, where we are delivering the people, the masses, from principalities and powers, demons operating from the government house. Oya back I na the deliverance. Bond to be sorry Ezioku.
Very soon we'll go to our permanent site.
We'll get there. And we'll continue even through our agricultural revolution. I know some of you are inching, when is this kicking off? We are working so hard every day. I will bring you updates very soon. And the good news will be so loud. Be part of it and don't miss a thing. Ndubisi, let me let you go at this point and let us call it a day for today. Thank you, Ndubisi. Till tomorrow. We are coming back. And that is it. Today is a wonderful day. Monday, 21st of October 2020. If you're just joining us, just make our time. You didn't miss a thing. You can also rewatch this program on our Facebook platform, on our Instagram platform. Follow us on our X account, this Twitter. Okay, all of these platforms we want to reach out as well. So follow us there and spread the message. Also, we are opening up on TikTok as well. Okay, I actually leave any place untouched. So you help us by following us, clicking on that button, so it will open up opportunities for us to reach out to more people. And on that, I say, God bless you at all times. Stay blessed, stay safe, and remain committed to the message of good governance. I'm signing out from here. Bye-bye for now.